Alright, so in this simple video, we just want to quickly see how to perform some simple basic analysis for a pizza shop. Alright, so you can find the download link for this simple data set just below this video description. Alright, so we have some sales for pizza from Triangle Pizza Shop, and we just want to quickly analyze the data to see if we can make sense out of it. All right, so first thing first, I would want to know the unique pizza types. I can't actually tell the exact pizza types we have in this particular pizza shop. So first thing first, I need to is to select the whole of that column. So I hold down Control Shift then down. All right, so I can see there are about 200 records. If I scroll down, I can confirm, okay, good, so there are about 200 sales. So all I need to do is to copy it. So I'll click on copy. All right, I can come to this other column here and paste it as well. Paste. All right, so let me adjust the column width. So double clicking on this would adjust the column width for me. Now, how do I instruct Excel? All right, so but before we move on to the next step, we have the matching and what they call the marquee. How do we remove the marquee? Just kindly press your escape. Escape is the very first button to your top left, ESC. Press it and the marquee or the matching ants goes away. Now, the next thing we want to do is to remove duplicates from these pasted pizza type values. All right, so to do that, we move on straight to our data tab. Now, under the data tab, under the data tools group, you have a command that says what? Remove duplicates. All right, so I've hovered on that particular command for us to see the tooltip on what that particular tool is used for. Now, for the remove duplicates, it deletes duplicate rows from a sheet. All right, you can pick which column should be checked for duplicate information. So just kindly click on remove duplicates. Now it will recognize that particular column. If that is the column you want to work on, then you go ahead and click on what? OK. So it runs through and it tells us that 187 duplicate values were found and removed. Now there are about just 13 unique values. All right, so we just have 13 unique pizza types. All right, now with this I can readily tell the owner of the shop or confirm from the owner of the shop if truly there are 13 unique pizza types. Now the next thing I also need to do is to know what's it called? Want to talk about the total number of units sold. All right, so I'll come here and I'll give it a label called total units sold. All right, total units sold. Let me double click this. Then total sales. All right, total sum sale. All right, sum sale. You could give it whatsoever label you want that works for you. I'm only doing that so it makes a lot of sense for us. Now I need to format these two labels just the same way. So I'll just click on this, switch to my own home tab rather, click on the format painter, then click and drag to cover that. All right, so that's a very fast way to do that. So I want Excel to tell me the total units of margarita pizza sold and the total sum sale for that particular pizza type, and it should do the same for every other pizza type. Now to do that, I need to write or create a simple formula. Now if you've never created a formula in Excel before, kindly note this. To create a formula, you start the formula with what? The equal sign. All right, so with the equal sign, Excel knows that, oh, okay, you're about to create what? A formula. Now I want you to count the total units sold. All right, now how will I tell it how to go about counting the total units sold? All right, so I'll go ahead and use the Sumif function. All right, so I'll use the Sumif function. So it says add the cell specified by giving condition or criteria for the range. Now the range is this particular column that houses the pizza types. So just over on it and click on that. All right, so it knows that that's the range you're looking at. You put in your comma. You put in your comma. Now it's asking you in this particular range, what criteria or basically what should it search for? Just click on the pizza type you want to search for. Now put in a comma. Then it says what's the sum range? Where will it get the values to sum up? Now kindly come to units sold and select the units sold column. All right, and that's all. If you like, you can close the last bracket and press enter. Now Excel would run through every occurrence of the word margarita and sum up the units sold per transaction to give us the total number of units sold. Now we don't need to do the same for everything. That means we don't need to recreate the formula. Now move your mouse into the bottom right portion of your calculated cell. All right, that's called the autofill handle. Then drag it down to calculate for the other pizza types. All right, now automatically Excel has calculated the total number of units sold for each specific or unique pizza type. All right, so I can readily tell the owner of this business that, madam or sir, you've sold 82 units of margarita pizza, 97 units of barbecue pizza, 139 units of suya pizza, and so on. Now, okay, fine. We now know rather the total units sold for each unique what's it called pizza types. Now let's go ahead and calculate the total sum sale for each of them. Now remember, we need our equal to. Then we'll also say sum ifs. Remember, or sum if rather. So we use the sum if function. Tab it in. What's our range? All right. So our range basically is just this pizza type, comma. Now what's the criteria? We're looking for margarita. All right. Then put in a comma. What's the sum range? Now the sum range is where we have total sales. All right, total sales. All right. Now remember I said you can close the bracket if you want, or if you do not close it, automatically Excel would add the last parenthesis or bracket for you. All right. Press your enter button. Now it is calculated that if we sold 82 units of margarita, then the total sales for such transactions will amount to 246,000. Remember, the unit price for one margarita, or the unit price for a margarita pizza, is 3,000. So for us to be double sure, we can just come here now and perform a simple math by saying equal to 3,000 times 82. All right, so you can see that sums up to this same amount. All right, so we've confirmed that Excel has done a good job. All we now need to do is use the autofill fill handle and drag it down to calculate for every other one. All right, so let's introduce our 1,000 separators. If you want to leave the couple parts, you can, but I just need to remove that for now. So I can readily tell the woman, all right, or the owner of the business rather, I can readily tell the owner of the business that, okay, from the raw data given to me, 82 units of margarita pizza was sold, and that amounted to 246,000 naira in sales. Now 97 pieces or units of barbecue pizza was sold as well, which amounts to about 184,300 naira. Now remember, the total sale, the unit price for one barbecue chicken is 19. All right, another check, we could just say equal to 19 times total number of units sold, 97. So that gives us 184,300. All right, so in a way we've confirmed that all our calculations are super correct. Now I can go ahead now and submit this so they can confirm. Another thing I can do is to confirm the total sales here in for all pizza types. I will just say equal to sum, tab it in. All right, click and drag. Since they are not much, I can just click and drag and press my enter. So I know there are about 1,000. Let's do this to present it better. Remove this. So we have 1,564 pizzas sold for that particular day. All right. So, and we can account for these 1,564 units sold. So out of this 1,564 units, I can tell you that 82 of them were what? Margarita pizza, 97 were barbecue, 139 suya, and so on. All right. Now we can also do the same here. If I don't want to write the what's it called formula out, I can come under the home tab. Remember, under the home tab, the editing group, and click on AutoSum. All right. Then I hit the enter button, or I press this icon here, enter. All right. So I can now readily tell the owner of the business that at the end of the business day, they've raked in 3.37600 million from the sales of 1,564 pizzas rather for that day. All right. Now I don't know if this makes a whole lot of sense to you, but for beginners, I would advise you go through this step by step. All right. So first of all, what we did was to extract by removing duplicate values. With that, we were able to confirm the unique pizza types. Then we used an advanced formula called the Sumif to calculate the units, the total units for the respective pizza types. All right. So we used an advanced function called Sumif to calculate the respective total units for the different pizza types. All right. And also we calculated the total units sold for all pizza types. Now we were able to break down the total sales for individual pizza types, and also our total sale at the end of the business day. All right. So at the end of the day, I can readily tell the pizza owner that, oh, they've made 3 million naira from the sale of 1,564 pizzas. Now this brings me to the end of this very short introduction to basic data analysis in Microsoft Excel. Now kindly like this video, and if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. Thank you and God bless.